Third and fourth grade boys and girls, today you are going to practice taking a test on the computer. This test is called the Smarter Balanced Assessment. You will be taking the practice test today to get you ready for the test that will be happening in a couple weeks. I need you to follow the directions very carefully. If you get stuck, please raise your hand so your teacher can press pause and help you get caught up. The first thing that you're going to do after you log into the computer is find Mozilla Firefox. Remember that all of these applications are in alphabetical order. If you can find the M's, you can find Mozilla. So I'm going to find the M's. I'm going to scroll across until I come across Mozilla Firefox. I will double click that to open up the internet. When you open the internet, you go to our home page, which looks like this. What I'd like you to do is go to the Eastside Library homepage. To do that, go to Our Schools on the left-hand side. Stay on the left-hand side, scroll down until you find Eastside Elementary. Stay on the left-hand side, scroll down until you find Library, Media, and Technology Center. My homepage will open, and you will notice right in the middle is something that says Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium. Please click on Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium. You will end up coming to a page that looks like this. Today, we are going to take the training test. To get started, please click on Training Test. Then click on Student and click on Training Test. Boys and girls, you're going to not need to sign in. Instead, you can click on Sign In. You're going to act as a guest today. Again, you don't need to worry about this part. Is this you? You are the guest, and your date of birth and your school and your ID will all show up when you log into the real test. What you do need to worry about is your grade. Today, I'm going to choose grade 3. Then I'm going to press Yes. We are taking the first test. Click on Start Grades 3 through 5 ELA. Today, I would like you to try to skip over these. If your teacher asks you to change the print size or color choices, you may do that, but we're not going to do that unless your teacher asks. I would like you to click on Select. Then click on Yes, Start My Test. These are the test instructions and help. However, they are kind of hard to understand unless you're actually looking at the test. So instead of going over these here, I'm going to click on Begin Test Now, and we'll talk about them on the next page. You may click on Begin Test Now. This is what the test looks like. There are some tools that might help you see the words better. If you need the writing to be a little bit bigger, you can click on Zoom In. If you need the writing to be a little bit smaller, click on Zoom Out. What you will do is read this first passage about Grandma Ruth. Then, to click and go down, you will point your pointer at the scroll bar. Click and hold it down to read the entire passage. Once you've read the entire passage, you're going to move on to the right side of the screen, and there are 1, 2, and 3 questions. I want to point out a couple of instructions that can be kind of hard to see. Notice that the question is not written in bold. It's written in the same typefaces as the rest of the writing. So I want you to read everything very carefully. Notice the directions here. It says type your answer in the space provided. That means you will click in this box and begin to type your answer using your very best spelling and your very best punctuation. Once you've done that, you can scroll down to number 2. Notice that the directions look the same as the writing, so make sure you read them carefully. This is asking you to read the sentences from the passage, then answer the question. Now notice down here, click on 2 phrases from the paragraph that help you understand the meaning of scarred. What this is asking you to do is take your clicker and point out some passages that you think mean the word scarred, mean the same as the word scarred. When you think you see them, you click on that passage. Dirt scuffs and dog bite marks remind me of the word scarred. But if I accidentally clicked here, I would click it again to get rid of it. Once I think I've chosen 2 phrases from the paragraph that means the same as the word scar, I can scroll down to number 3. It's going to ask you to read this part of the text again. And afterwards, just like before, you're going to select 3 sentences by highlighting with your pointer and clicking. Again, if you make a mistake or disagree with a sentence that you clicked on, you can click on it again to get rid of it. When you've answered those 3 questions, you'll click Next to go on to the next page. Good luck, everybody, and please try your best.